Slippery Rock Baptist Gymnasium for the match between the Cougars from Mount Carmel and the Panthers from here at Slippery Rock. If you'll join me in standing, we're going to have a word of prayer, and then we're going to have a solo for our national anthem today. Alina's going to sing that for us, and then we'll announce the starting lineups, and I hope that I don't mix their names up. All right, let's pray. God, I thank you so much for the day that you blessed us with, and Father, the beautiful weather outside, and once again we get to enjoy the creation that you designed and given to us. We thank you for that. Father, I pray that you'd be with these young ladies now as they play a match on this court. Give them safety. I pray that you bless them for the effort they put into this point with practice. Father, I pray for wisdom for the coaches and for the referees, Lord. I pray that your name would be lifted up today. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Oh, say, can you sing by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good job. Thank you very much. All right, starting for the visiting Cougars tonight. Number 16, Cheyenne Grimm. Number 22, Callie Spataro. Spataro, I apologize. Number 11, Callie Kirchner. Number 34, Montana Trout. Number 18, Jasmine Carroll. And number 4, Alexis Morgan. Number 22, Katrina Eisler. Number 0, Ellie Henry. Number 12, Mary Grace East. Number 13, Izzy Filson. Number 1, Juliana Todd. And number 11, Monica DeVue.
Alrighty. With formalities out of the way, that means it's my turn to start speaking. Thank you for tuning into the Slippery Rock Sports Network. My name is Gabriel Eisner, here to take you on the journey of this best of 5 series between the two varsity squads here this afternoon. Going to be a good one, going to be a grand one, going to be a fun one regardless. First 4 games are to 25. It does go into a game number 5. We will be playing to 15 in a win by 2 scenario. JV played first and foremost this afternoon here in the gymnasium. First game went Slippery Rock's way 25-8. Game 2 went Mount Carmel's way 25-8. And in the final game went 15-10 Slippery Rock's way. We did not get to record that. I don't have the battery for it. And I apologize for everybody that was looking forward to the junior varsity matchup. Girls played a wonderful game. A lot of girls on the Slippery Rock side, a lot of girls on the Cougars side played a fabulous game. really showed their skill out there on the court. And the varsity girls, I will be expecting to do the same. Going to be a grand one. It's going to be a fun one. It's been almost a year since these two teams met up against one another. Last time these two teams met up, it was the senior night for the Cougars. Last year. It was a great one. I want to go back and watch that. There's a few key moments during it. I'm not going to point them out. You'll have to pick them out yourself for that last broadcast. But here this season, first time these two teams have seen each other here in the 2022 year. We'll see how the legacies are formed, how the rivalries are matched, and how many games this one might go. It's a possibility of 5. First team to claim 3 victories walks home with a W and a grin from ear to ear. Starting off the service is Callie Sotero with the service. Once referee Lou takes a stand, this one will be sent underway. 80 degrees outside here in Slippery Rock here this afternoon, a Friday afternoon. Sun has been hot, but at least we got a little bit of air conditioning here in the building. Started off at 71 degrees. It's about 76 right now. It's a little bit foggy from the grills in the kitchen. Girls doing God's work down there, slaving over the hot grill for everybody here for some good food. Sotero with a nice service leaning off the right side. A little bit too far, and that one leaks off the deep end. Monica DePue watches it as it trickles out of bounds. We have a 1-0 score because of it. Juliana Toth looking to serve it up here tonight. Great serve up and across. Diving play. Able to send that one back, and packing was number 34, Montana Trout. Monica there with the final save for the Panthers. Good control there to the front line. Pass goes over to Morgan off the tip of the block from Ellie Henricks there. Monica gets that back into the fray. Ellie tips it across to the deep end, and that's just in bounds. Panthers pick up point number 2. Panthers playing last night against the Grove City High School. The first time those two teams ever met. If you want to go back and look at that, it's on the Oatmeal Guide. Not sure if I'll have time to edit it or not, but it's there for your viewing pleasure. That was a great game, if I have to say so myself. Toth with a great service. Jasmine with a secondary. Final say on the back line. Montana not quite able to get the uppity behind it, and the Panthers pick up their 3rd tally of the afternoon. Juliana Toth here, number 1, serving it up again for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Great service, keeping it low ball and right at the feet of number 16, Cheyenne Grimm. Panthers now in the lead by 4. Toth service. Met from the back line from Montana. Goes off Jasmine. Nobody there for that 3rd touch. Panthers now 5. Juliana Toth to continue the service. Streak of 5. Good right-handed service to the deep end. Trout with the first. Jasmine with the secondary. Trout from the back line able to send that one back into the Panthers' paint. Kept alive by Juliana. Katrina keeps it shallow from Ellie. Not sure if she was ready for that one. And Katrina, a little spinorama, not able to stop Peril's spike down Center Avenue. Cougars get themselves on the board. 6 serves into the matchup. They're looking to get back in the saddle before the rodeo gets too late into the night. Alexis Morgan, number 4. Nice left-handed service, kept alive there by Ellie. Katrina with a near side set over to Monica DePue. Right hand comes across the bow, scores! And beautiful. And a well-deserved point there, making this one 6-1. Here's Mary Grace, number 12, a newly acquired talent to the varsity squad here this season, filling in a few gaps left by the seniors last season. She's doing it well, proving herself in the preseason tournament and last night. Great block there by Ellie Henricks. Monica. Katrina with a back set, top side. Izzy Filson here with a nice right-hander up and across the bow. Alexis Morgan from the back line finds Jasmine. Back to Alexis with a left-handed spike. Just out of bounds off the deep end. My goodness, can't even measure that with a ruler if you tried. Probably could. I'll take that one back. 7-1. Panthers leading. They make it 8-1 with that service. Spatera, the final point of contact. Mary Grace gets the serve again. Panthers lead by 7. Great service, just not quite able to get that one to snuff over top the netting. And the difference is down to 6. Jasmine Prill's service. Mary Grace with a good touch finds Ellie back into the fray. Filson here with a beautiful right-hander down the straight, and that's in bounds. My goodness. Got the accuracy of a cheese grater on that bad boy. Panthers now at 9. Cougars sit at 2. Ellie Henricks with that service. Kept alive by Alexis. Set top side. Good right-hander coming across from Montana Trout. Kept alive there by Juliana Toth. Katrina sets near set. Right hand from Monica. Nice control by Alexis. Not able to tip that over top the netting as it meets the bottom border of the net. We have ourselves a 10-2 ball game. Panthers holding on to that lead, looking to water it, looking to give it a little sunlight, hoping it'll grow. Good service, just hits the bottom section of that netting, right above that white border. Ellie Henricks wanting a mulligan on that one. 7 points the gap. Cougars at 3, Panthers at 10. Great service there by Kirchner. Goes off the fist of Mary Grace, and that one is not returned. Kirchner going to get another service on this one. Cougars at 4 now. Great underhanded service. Izzy with the first, Katrina with the secondary. Set top side. Monica DePew here with a nice right-hander softly. Kept alive by Kirchner. Jasmine after that one. And not quite able to get underneath that one before it meets the flooring. Panthers at 11. Cougars at 4. Girls play on. Monica DePew going to get a chance to serve this one up. Dish this one out. Solid one. Goes off. Brill on the back line. Alexis Morgan finding his way near side. Montana tried over the shoulder, able to complete that one across the netting. Mary Grace with a touch. Katrina with a secondary. Juliana with a beautiful right-hander. Looking for the paint, not able to find it through the defense of the Cougars side. Morgan sends that one back over top the netting. Elliott, Katrina, top side. Filson with a nice right-hander, but not able to send her courtesy call across as it's stopped abruptly. Panthers remain at 11. Cougars now at 5. Beautiful right-handed service. Mary Grace getting a hand on that one, sends it back over, and that is inbounds. My goodness. A lot of close calls here in the first game between the varsity clubs out there on the court right now, and would not want to be making those judgment calls down there on the line judges between Madison Lott and Jacob Good. Is it Filson service? Little underneath. Panthers remain at 12. Cougars now at 6. Great underhanded service. Goes off Monica. Katrina top side looking for Juliana to punch it up, and over it goes. Would have been in bounds if it did land. Alexis Morgan with a nice left-hander cuts that one across into the deep zone. Ellie Henricks ready for that one. Katrina, nice right-hander from Toth, and that's out of bounds by just a smidge. Cougars picking up point number 7. Panthers remain at 12. Here's Cheyenne Grimm. Great underhanded service. Toth, Katrina. Top side set to Toth again. Sets it over. Better safe rather than sorry. Alexis Perill. Top side to Alexis once more. Sends that one across and packing. Toth, Katrina. Top side to Mary Grace. Swing and a miss on that one. She wants a redo on that launch pad. Cougars picking up point number 8. At the end of that sequence. They're only down by 4. Good try at the underhanded service. Little message sent to referee Lou. Will be noted. That's comedic. That's what you call sarcasm. 13 for the Panthers, 8 for the Cougars. Katrina Eisler to serve it. Great jump serve, just not quite the toss-up she wanted. A little low beaming on that one. But those kind of jump serves have a lot of heat on them. You want to keep them close to that top side of the netting. Anything over will be exasperated as that one continues its flight path. 13 Panthers, 9 Cougars. Totero there with a nice service. Filson. Katrina, near side to Ellie Henricks, a nice right-hander, nice control and a good return. Top with a hand on that one. Monica there to finish it off. Montana, Perill, back to Montana on that back line, sends it over safely. Monica, Katrina swinging that one back near side, and Toth there to finish that one off. Trout, Morgan, left hand, deep into the zone, and that one goes over the fence. That one won't get the pass go and collect $200. 5 points the gap now. Panthers at 14, Cougars at 9. Juliana Toth. The great serve. Cheyenne with the first. That one hits the netting. And the difference between the two gymnasiums netting, we saw it in the junior varsity game. I saw it in the junior varsity game. A few times the ball went into the netting. The Cougars read it beautifully. But the elasticity between the netting of the Slippery Rock and the Mount Carmel netting is just rapidly different. If you go back and look at what I'm talking about, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Just the ball ricochets off in different ways. The top and the bottom tension on this net really just elastates the ball back in. I don't know if that's a real word, but it is for this case and scenario. You know what I mean. It springs the ball back in a different way. Every gymnasium you play in, Slippery Rock being more accustomed to this one, Mount Carmel, thinking they can read it, but in fact, it's a little bit willy, a little bit wacky, a little bit wonky. Panthers picking up a great point there. Long volley, big momentum. That one is out of bounds. I'm sorry. Cougars pick up point number 10. Panthers remain at 16. Alexis Morgan there with a nice left-handed service, deep middle. Hit live by Filson. Mary Grace, and then Katrina to finish that one off. Morgan finds Perill. Right hand comes down with the boomer. Trout not able to find that one as Filson on the back line of the Panthers. Standing tall and standing mighty. Trout tries again, goes off the body, and that goes out of bounds. Great attack at first. Wasn't quite sure, but that second one was in fact a beauty. Phillips not quite able to square up to it in time. They pick up point number 11 because of it. They're only down by 5 here in game 1. We're playing to 25, friendly reminder. Great service there by Alexis Morgan. Nobody home, and that one lands in bounds. My goodness. Putting the icing on the cake on that one. 12 serving 16. Cougars down, but they're not out. Great service there by Alexis. Goes off Izzy. Juliana with the secondary. Katrina there with a nice finalizer with that bump over top the netting. Peril sets top side. Montana there with an over the shoulder to complete that one. Toth. Katrina sets up shallow. Ellie Hendricks with a boomer. My goodness, the earth quaked on that one. It smells steak sizzling in here. Not sure if it was the ball, but regardless, I am hungry. 5 points the difference. 17 Panthers, 12 for the Cougars. Mary Grace service. Sent right back across from that back line. Callie not having any of that one. Nice send-off to that back line. Alexis Morgan just not quite squared up to that one. Panthers picking up the point from the result, 18-12. Mary Grace with a great service. Sent back over there by Callie. Now it's just going to clear the netting. Very, very close to the line on that one. Both teams not sure if they should go for it or sit at home. Monica wanting to redo on that last attack, hitting the top side of the netting and going down after the contact. Morgan going to be taken to the court and spot of Izzy on that back line, back center I want to say. Could be wrong. We're going to see if I am. She's playing that front near side. Jasmine with a shallow one. Mary Grace completes that one from the deep end. Katrina right in from Ellie, comes down to the back line. Peril ready for that one. Good tip up by Morgan and a finish off there by Montana. Katrina with a set down center avenue. Ellie Hendricks there, able to finish that one off softly. Right in from Trout, comes down with it. Boom goes a dynamite, and she finds nothing but payment. Right in the dirt. That's pay dirt. 18-14. That felt like a foghorn leghorn bit. I don't know if anyone else caught that or not, but I'm just me, myself, and I up here. We're having all a good time. Good try on that service from Jasmine Peril. Just not quite the toss-up she wanted on that one. Panthers out 19. Cougars at 14. Ellie Hendricks with a good serve. Goes off Morgan. Cheyenne. Final save there by Morgan off that back line. Juliana finds Katrina. Set up center avenue. Right hand from Monica. Comes up and across and finds a gap in the defense. They're feeling pretty all right about that one. Panthers breaking the 20th tally mark during that last play. Timeout by the Mount Carmel Cougars. We'll be right back after the break is over. 20 for the Panthers, 14 for the Cougars, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, both sides out on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll. 6 points the gap, Panthers lead it. They get the serve. Ellie Hendricks here, number 0, with a crispy one. Nice control there by Morgan. Finds his way off Cheyenne, near side. Final save there by Callie Kirchner. Mary Grace, Katrina, top side to Morgan. Left hand spike up over and just out of bounds. Call from Jacob Good on the far side, I guess the left side line judge, technically far side. Regardless, Cougars picking up point number 15. They're back within 5. Callie Kirchner in there with a nice service. Mary Grace with a pop-up. Katrina there with a nice set top side. Monica DePew here with the final say, able to complete that one across. Goes off Peril. Cheyenne top side. Good control there by Montana. Throw it up. Katrina with a dump off. Goes back over. Cheyenne catches the defense sleeping, and she celebrates rightfully so. 4 points the gap now. And the Cougars looking to close the gap sooner rather than later. Callie Kirchner's service going off Monica. Katrina back over to Monica. Right hand comes across with heat. Good diving play by Morgan, but nobody there for the secondary touch. Good effort. I like the hustle. Panthers pick up point number 21. Cougars remain at 16. Monica DePew with that service. Montana finds Cheyenne. Now on the near side. Good tip up and across and sends it right into the block. And that's just IQ volleyball right there. The block was up. Nobody was defending shallow. And that's exactly where that ball hit. 17-21. We play on. Beautiful right-handed service there by Trout. Goes off Juliana. Diving play by Katrina. Finds its way off Ellie. Sends across and that's inbounds. Couldn't put a blade of grass between that ball and that line. 22-9 for the Panthers. Cougars remaining at 17. Morgan going to be serving this one up, sporting the number 3 in the royal blue. Low beamer, beautiful left-handed service. A lot of power behind that one. Sinking the submarine with that one. Trout from the back line, not quite able to get that one to pass go. Panthers now at 23. Panthers gotten a lot of options whenever it comes to their offensive rotations. Gracie Heizenreiter, a sure shoe-in for another possibility to throw into the rotation if needed. Beautiful block by Katrina Eisler. And now they're going to come back for the girls in blue. Match point Panthers. 17-24. Cougars have a little bit of a hill to climb here. Morgan with a good right-handed service. Diving play by Trout. Sends it up and across. And that is just out of bounds. And that will do it for game number 1. 25-17 the final score. And we'll waltz our way into game 2 and bring you back when we're ready to rock with it and lean with it. But until then, I don't know. Do what you want. I'm not your dad. Alrighty, both teams out there hungry for another game of volleyball. We got another first of 25. We win by 2 here in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. Slippery Rock Panthers going to be the first to start us off with a serve. Juliana Toth there, number 1. Able to get that across. Trout with a good touch. Goes off Center Avenue. Deep one. That lands inbounds. You can see it kind of by the 3 pixels between Lou's legs. But I can confirm that was in by a handsome amount. 1-0. Cougars picking up point 1. They're pretty happy about it. Great service there. Near side set comes down with a dynamite. Not able to crack that one off the bat. Montana Trout on that back end was ready for that one. Tipped up by Katrina Eisler, sent over. And that one's returned right back over by Callie Kirshner on that front line. Katrina, topside. Mary Grace with a good hand. Great diving play there by Grace to keep that one in the mixer. Alexis Morgan finding the gap in the defense. Claiming that second victim for the girls in green here this afternoon. They're not letting up the gas here anytime soon. Great underhanded service, trying to pick that corner pocket. Mary Grace ready to defend that one. Katrina Elliott, boom! And that one comes up and says hello to us. How about that? Little adventure. Ooh, look at us go. There's a lot of stuff back here. You guys get to see it all. We're rocking with it. Ooh-wee. How about them apples? Panthers get their first point of the second game. 1-2 is our score. Mary Grace with the secondary serve in the batting order here this afternoon for the girls in blue. Great serve up and across, controlled to the front line, and that was sent over by Pearl. Diving play by Katrina, finds its way off Ellie. Backline attack there from Juliana Toth, gonna bump that one up and across. Grace gets it into the mix. Pearl with the secondary. Final save by Morgan, and that one will be defended up to the front line. Katrina sets near. Monica with the right, kept alive by Montana. Montana with the backline attack for the girls in green. Diving play by Katrina, and keeps alive for the secondary touch. Taylor Hendricks gets it back into the field of play. Well, we saw how that one ended. Cougars now at 3, Panthers at 1. Alexis Morgan with a beautiful short service. Goes off Monica. Katrina to finish that one off. Pearl finds a touch off of Trout. Get the live off the first block. Second touch is considered the first. Pearl topside. Montana right in. Comes across for a cut attack. Hits the ceiling. Comes back down. And what could have been a horrible accident. 3 blue jerseys diving into the post. Getting a little friendly with that one. And Lou Just watch as it all happen. It's like a car crash. 4-1. Cougars leading it hot and leading it strong. Great service there by Alexis Morgan. Goes off Toth, up and over. Prill into the netting. Diving play keeps it alive. But the efforts from Montana Trout goes unheeded. Both teams fighting for an inch, fighting for a mile right now. Either team giving up a whole lot in terms of that. Either department. Ellie Hendricks, great service there. Number 0 in the blue goes off the back line and into the bleachers. Grace Arrigo wanting a redo on that one, but there's no mulligans. This isn't golf. 3-4. Panthers down by 1. Great service by Ellie Hendricks. Diving play by Cheyenne. Returns back outside the wickets, and that one will land the same. Panthers, Cougars tied at 4 here in game 2. Ellie Hendricks with a great service. Goes off the front line. Nice dump back there by Taylor Hendricks. Pearl into the air. Final save by Trout. Down it goes. My goodness, what a spot. That's how you make the muffins in the morning. 5 for the Cougars. Takes back that lead. They'll fish that ball back out of the pond. Here's Jasmine. Keeping it top side. Monica with the play. Goes off Katrina. Back off Monica to Pugh. Kept alive there by Alexis Morgan on the back line. Cheyenne, Alexis. Backline attack. Controlled by Mary Grace. Katrina with a secondary touch. Final save there by Toth to send that one packing. Goes off Jasmine. Goes off Grace. And Trout there to say it's goodbyes. Grace with the first touch. Finds his way off to Cheyenne. Cheyenne with a third final save. Not able to get that one across in 3. The fourth touch was caught. We're back tied at 5s. Panthers, Cougars, neither of them able to get a bit of a lead here in this race here this afternoon. Monica Depew. Great service, keeping it near side. Goes back over by Callie Kirshner on that near side front. Good control there by Taylor Hendricks. The final save for the Panthers. Top side, good right-hander from Trout. Finds it softly over to the Panthers side. Trino the first, top of the last, and that one's dived. My goodness, my goodness. Great diving play by Alexis Morgan. Gets it back to the front line. And those efforts have not gone unheeded. 6-5, Panthers lead it. Great defensive play. We'll see how this one leads out. Monica picking that spot on the far side. I'm going to say it's intentional. 7-5 is the score. And the Panthers know that Kirshner is a little bit frazzled on that front left side. Monica Depew. Another one, same spot. Goes off Trout. Now it's sent down the far side. That wasn't Callie Kirshner, that's my bad. Oh, that's just, I think that was out of bounds. I don't agree with you on that one, Jacob Good. But 8-5, now the score. We will play on. I am here to commentate. Line judges are here to line judge. Referees here to ref. Players here to play. I'll stay in my lane. If you stay in yours, that's a lie. Good front line set there by Cheyenne. Topside. Right hand comes across from Trout. Kept alive by Ellie. Katrina here with a far side set. Taylor Hendricks there to finish off that play. Good bump front side. Finding its way off Cheyenne. Right hand from Trout. Deep. There it goes. Inbounds. Montana Trout showing that she can spike it from anywhere on that court. That's going to be their greatest asset here this afternoon. Alexis Morgan on the defensive end. Montana Trout doing a lot of pushing on the offensive side of the ball. Cougars down by 2, 6-8. Great right hander from Toth. Cut the line there by Morgan. Finding his way off Cheyenne near side. Left hand comes up, but that is called a carry on the set from number 16, Cheyenne Grimm. Taylor Hendricks here, number 5, going to be serving it up for the Panthers. Panthers at 9, Cougars at 6. Good service there by Taylor. Going off Trout. Near side set. Trout here with another beamer. Goes off the fist of Monica Depew. Going off Mary Grace. Nelly there to finish that one off. Thrown right back up and across there by Cheyenne. Panthers getting a freebie on this attack. Toth not able to get that one. Katrina just sets that one right on the dot. Put a dollar bill on that netting. She would hit it there. 2 points the gap. Cougars at 7, Panthers at 9. Great service there by Montana Trout. Near side, it's out of bounds. The call from Madison Lott, far side line judge. 7-10, Panthers in the lead by 3 once again. Katrina Eisler going to be the one to serve this one up. Gets it over on that attempt. Montana Trout, the diving effort there on the near side green. Katrina Eisler taking her first victim with that new jump serve, incorporating it last night. Saw that for the first 2 games. She's getting accustomed to it. Right down, smacking the pay dirt. Katrina Eisler takes another victim on that service. Panthers at 12, Cougars at 7. Boomer comes across. Alexis Morgan there with the defense. Finding his way off Cheyenne Center Avenue. Slapped across there by number 43, Grace Arrigo. Katrina there with the final save. Nice diving play by Peril off Morgan. Sent up and across by Cheyenne. Good adjustment there. Looked like she was going to set it for the second touch. Realized she was the third. And that's just mental math during live play. That one lanes out of bounds. Cougars giving off that 13th point to the Panthers. 13-7. Katrina Eisler, number 22, with another serve. Low beamer goes off the sidearm, gets that one front line. Callie Kirshner not able to find that second touch by Cheyenne. And we remain with another Panther point because of it. 14 for the Panthers, 7 for the Cougars. Here's Katrina Eisler with another service. Great serve, up and across. Morgan getting a touch on that one. Finding his way over by Cheyenne. Katrina, Ellie, near side set, right hand boomer comes down by Toth, and she finds the dirt on that one. Could sink a battleship with that attack. 15-7 is our score. We'll be right back after the Mount Carmel timeout has concluded. Alrighty, both teams out on the court once again to resume play. Panthers at 15, Cougars at 7. Katrina Eisler to continue the serving streak. It's been a brutal one. Great serve there, controlled from the back line. Morgan able to get the secondary. Final say there by Montana Trot. Katrina with the far side set. Mary Grace with the right hander. Up, over it goes! And where it stops, only she knows. Great spike there. The spiral saving the day on that one. 16 now for the Panthers. They're riding into the sunset with the scoreboard. And that one hits the lower section of the netting. The jump serve tacks a lot on the body. During last night's game against Grove City, coaches advised Katrina to stop jump serving because she was doing it so much, and that would preserve her legs for the front line attacks. She is the setter though, so she can't afford to be under that amount of stress. A little bit more accustomed to it than the outside hitters, the inside hitters, and the like. Panthers picking up a point, 17-8 now the score. Panthers lead it by 9. I can do math. Good service there by Juliana Toth from the back line. Trot finds its way off rail topside. Morgan with a good set up and across. Katrina with a good control finds Ellie near side. Monica DePue with a right hander. Full of steam. Defended off a few touches. The first by Callie Kirshner. The final there by 43, Grace Arrigo. 10 points the gap. Panthers lead. Juliana Toth going to be serving it up, number 1 in the royal blue. Good service. Hot down center avenue, kept alive by Truck Burl, and then the finalizer by Grace off the near side front. Taylor, Katrina, over to Monica. Right hand comes down with that one, kept alive there by Truck. Hits the netting, goes off Burl, and no third touch. It takes place, unless you count the floorboards. Panthers now at 19. Cougars, little mid-game huddle. Alexis Morgan trying to fire up her crowd in the green jerseys. Juliana Toth with a serve. Good service. And that one bounces down on that back line. 12 points the gap. Panthers walking away with the lead right here and right now. Cougars not out of the woods yet. In volleyball, you always have a chance until that last serve hits that floor. The girls out there sure are well aware of that. Juliana with a great serve. Diving play. Able to get that one back over to Perel. And that one sent up and across. Diving play by Katrina. Finds Mary Grace back over to Toth from the back line. Able to finish that one off. Trout. Morgan, back over to Trout on that back line, finds the paint, finds a gap in the back line, and she's feeling pretty good about that one. Cougars getting themselves pulled up by the bootstraps, and we'll see how far they can run with this one. They're at 9. Comeback run starts now. Grace Arrigo with that service. Shallow at that 10-foot line. Right hand comes down from Ellie Hendricks. Goes off Cheyenne. Comes over to Morgan with a finalizer, and the middle man was Perill. Katrina near side set. Monica with a right-hander. Kept alive by Trout on that back line. Now one just hits the floor. Panthers picking up another tally. Throws another log on the bonfire. That is the lead right now. 11, 12 points the gap. I can do math. I say it enough, it will be true. Fake it till you make it. Something like that. Great service there by Mary Grace. Perill there to finish that one off. Mary Grace with the first touch. Katrina here with the far side set. Looking for Ellie Hendricks. Slaps that one across with a stick of butter. Not quite able to make that one sizzle though. Perill. Fist bump over by Alexis Morgan. And that was the final say. Taylor Hendricks with the tip over top. Softly into the night. Good try there by Perill. Just wasn't quite able to get the hand underneath it. Substitution will be called. Looks like Callie Kirshner, number 11, onto the bench. Onto the court is number 22, Callie Sotero. Good control to the front line. Ellie with her first touch. Katrina with the secondary. Taylor Hendricks here with a pop over top to netting. She finds the paint for the girls in blue. 23 now for the Panthers, 9 for the Cougars. Great service there by Mary Grace. Completes that one across. Goes off. Sotero goes off Perill. Great defense there by the Panthers. Able to retaliate against that one. Morgan, I believe, was caught in the net on that one. That's the signal from referee Lou up in the stand. Another year of great refereeing on her behalf. Appreciate it. Mary Grace with a great service. Goes off the front line. And Callie wanting a redo on that one. She will not get one. 25 Panthers, 9 for the Cougars. We'll walk into game 3 with a little bit to talk about. Would not want to be in the Cougars dugout for this one. We'll be right back when game 3 is ready to roll. Alrighty, both sides ready to rock with it, ready to lean with it here in game 3. Both games going Slippery Rock's way. Cougars here in a do or die situation, whereas it's 6:45 on a Friday afternoon. Referee Lou making sure everyone's in their spot. They are. Here's Grace Arrigo to start off the service. High bomber. Applied by Monica. Katrina here with the far side set. Juliana Toth here with a nice right-hander. What a cut attack. My goodness, that angle is deadly. Would not want to be on the receiving end of that one. My goodness. Panthers take up the first point of the matchup. Cougars down to business. You can see it during the intermission. You can see it out there on the court right now. A lot of hushed voices and a lot of serious tones. Oh my goodness, Ellie almost able to take that one out. We got a 1-1 game here now. Cougars looking to pick this one up, looking to build some momentum with it. But throughout the timeout, throughout the 3 minutes allotted for the intermission, everybody on the sideline, very serious, very down to earth. Love to see it, love to see the competition in every girl's eye. They're ready to rock with it here this afternoon. Nice diving effort there by Morgan. But unfortunately, she was shot in the mid-process of that one. Can't blame her for that one. 2-1, Panthers lead. Mary Grace here, number 12 to serve it up for the Panthers. She does just that. Good control there by Morgan. Perill to send it off. Finds Toth, finds Ellie, pops that one back line, and Katrina will send that one up over. And Jacob says that one's in bounds. What a spot in the dark. Throws up the prayer and finds a little bit of an answer to the Hail Mary pass. 3-1. Panthers lead. Mary Grace's service. Going off to the front line, Trout, Perill, that one's completed. Ellie, near side, Monica, right hand, comes across from the Panthers. Morgan defends it nicely. Perill with a short set, and Trout ready for that one to tip that one up and across. Monica finds Ellie, throws that one over with the sidearm. Good right-hander. Oh, what a block there by Taylor and Ellie Hendricks. The two sisters up for the blocking wall for the girls in blue. Paying off in a big way right now. Controlled there by Mary Grace, finding its way off Katrina's back arm. And that one's finished off there by Ellie Hendricks. Good control by Morgan on the back line. Perillo topside, finds its way up the right-hand. Trout with a beamer, and that's just out of bounds around the midsection of the key. If you want to talk basketball, 1-4. Panthers in the lead by 3. Good service there by Mary Grace. Diving play there by, I believe that was Kirshner, or that was Grace Arrigo from the back line. Not quite able to get that one back to the setter. Plays like that, you forget about them, move on. Next play is always in front of you. 5-1. Panthers in the lead by 4. That's only a statement. Good service there by Mary Grace. Morgan finds Perill, bumps that over to the Panthers side from the back line. Toth looking front, finds Katrina around that 10-foot line. Right in from Monica, a beamer. Might have been out of bounds, but the play was made by number 34, Montana Trout on that front left side. And the Panthers will pick up point number 6. Timeout for the Mount Carmel Cougars. Panthers 6, Cougars 1. We'll be right back after the timeout has concluded. Alrighty, both sides ready to rock with it, ready to lean with it once again here in game number 3. Cougars near side, Panthers far side. Service has been signaled. Mary Grace here with a nice low baller right across. I think it was 12 foot from that center line. It would have fell down. Good try there by Montana Trout, trying to dig that one out of the front line. Panthers now at 7. Cougars remain at 1. Mary Grace with a good service. Good control there by Morgan. Cheyenne keeps that one up into the fray. Callie Kirshner, my bad, keeps that one up into the fray. Katrina topside. Taylor finishes. Goes off Morgan. Perill. Right in from Trout. Gets it through the block. Wow. Splits it like Moses splits the Red Sea. And the Cougars will be picking up their second tally here in game 3. Here's Jasmine. Good underhanded service. Panthers defensive. Finds Toth. Goes Katrina. Topside to Ellie. Right hand comes down, and Morgan just trying to get squared up to that one. Good diving efforts. Makes contact with it. Just not able to catch that bottom side of the ball. 8-2. Panthers lead by 6. Here's Ellie Hendricks. Good service up and across. Goes off for Ill. Morgan. Topside to Trout. Sends it over with a sidearm. Goes off Taylor. Katrina. Back over to Taylor Hendricks with a right-hander down the straight. Diving play by Alexis. And she's being hung out to dry on that defensive back line. Panthers picking up point number 9. They're walking with it. Ellie Hendricks with a good serve. Goes off for Ill and out of bounds. Substitution will be called for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Gracie Heitzenreiter onto the court, number 30. In the spot of Mary Grace, number 12. Izzy Philson onto the front line, number 13. In the spot of Taylor Hendricks, number 5. Ellie Hendricks, number 0. Serving it up for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Throws that one back line, goes off Morgan. And that one goes out of bounds, even by the basketball standard. 11-2. Panthers extend the lead by 1 more. Gracie Heitzenreiter playing that back middle position. Izzy Philson playing the front middle. Of course, after the service is made, the players can go where they want. That's where they got to line up for the first contact of the play. Good touch there by Toth, sends it up and across. Morgan finds his way front side. Now sent out far, and Trout throws it into the next county just by 1.5 inches. Or the width of a cheeseburger, some might say. 10 points the gap, 12-2. Panthers serving. Good control there, and a good diving effort on that back line was Montana Trout. Gets that one back to the front line. Monica here with a nice attack, goes off Alexis. Topside Trout here, sends that one across. What an awareness on the court. That was exactly where to put that on the defensive side for the Panthers to not get it. Splits that gap on the far side keeping it right between the deep end and the shallow. Toth, Katrina, set near side. Here's Izzy with a nice right-hander up and across. Diving play by Alexis, but nobody there for that secondary. And Izzy is awarded that kill. 10 points the difference. Panthers at 13. Cougars at 3. Here's Monica Depew, number 11. Shallow serve from Slippery Rock. That one hits the midsection of the netting about perfect. Cougars back with a 9. Here's Montana. Great service. Skims it across the netting. Toth ready for it. Katrina over to Toth. Right hand comes across. A lot of steam on that one. Great defense there for the girls in green. Right hand comes up and across. Cheyenne Grimm looking for blood in the water. Not able to find it. Alexis getting a touch. And that will be all she wrote on that attempt at a return. Panthers at 14. Cougars at 4. And the bleeding hasn't been stopped quite yet. Izzy Filson. Good service there by 13 in blue. Kirill. Good touch there top side, and Alexis Morgan there to finish that one off. Juliana, Katrina, top side set. Gracie Heitzner with a nice right-hander up and across, and a diving play. Kept alive by Montana Trout. She's the final say on that attempt. That one comes up and across. Monica with the first. Final save by Filson. Returned right back over there by Cheyenne on that front middle. Here's Todd with the right hand down the straight, and she scores. Panthers pick up point number 15 to their total sum here in Game 3. Substitution will be called. Callie Spatero back onto the court. Callie Kirshner onto the bench. 11 points the difference. Panthers at 15. Cougars at 4. Izzy with a great service there for the girls in blue goes off. Callie into the far side benches. Alexis wanting to go for it. Didn't want to get a knee full of the chair row. I respect that. Wouldn't want to do it either. 16-4. 12 points the gap. Panthers lead. Izzy with a great service. Going off to the far side for Hill. The secondary final say on that back line was trapped. Diving play by Filson. Almost able to come up with the answer. The math equation just a little too hard to answer on the fly. 16 Panthers, 5 for the Cougars. They're looking for this comeback to start now. Cheyenne Grimm, number 16, serving it up in green. Good underhanded service. Completion goes off. Monica. Katrina on the far side set looking for Toth. A little awkward. Made sure to keep that one cautious. And Toth able to dig that play out of the trenches. Both players smiling as they get up. All in good fun in volleyball. 17-5. Panthers lead. Krill, Morgan, the two that were on the ground in that last one. Katrina just trying to put on the Ritz on that one. Not quite able to come up with it. Top of the batting order for the Cougars. As Arrigo with that serve. Katrina near set. Ellie with a nice tip up and across. Arrigo from the back line. Ellie Hendricks with a good stomp down and a good, something that would be called, it's not unethical. Unorthodox attempt at a defensive play. Montana Trout just looking to spice things up on that back line for the Cougars. Juliana Toth with a good service. Going off to the front line. Pearl here with a nice right-handed attempt. Not able to swing that roundhouse out and around town. 19 Panthers, 6 Cougars. Everybody on the court having smiles, having a good time. That's what it's all about. Toth with a good service. Going off the back line. Cheyenne not quite squared up as she thought she was. Now when ricochets off one arm instead of both. Panthers at 20. Cougars at 6. Juliana Toth with a shallow one. Kept alive by Callie on the front line. Pearl. Callie able to finish it off, but that one's underneath the netting. Called on Jasmine Pearl, number 18 in green. Foot crossed the line. And that will be the end of that one. Panthers at 21. Toth serve. Goes off Callie. Front and center. Goes over the netting, and Jacob calling that one out of bounds. (22-6). Toth with a beautiful service. Good control to the front line. Callie not quite able to get underneath it in time. First touch there by number 16, Cheyenne Grimm. Hey, there's 2 away from closing us out here in the series. Handsome lead. We'll see if they can hang on to it. Juliana Toth with a great service. Going off Callie, back to the Panther paint. Toth front line, finds Katrina near side. Hard set. That would have been a pre-jump required to take a hold of that one. Monica Depew making sure she tells her off in that huddle. I'm just kidding. It's good spirits over there. Cougars now at 7. Great service there by Morgan, or Alexis Morgan on that back line. Good send-off there by Monica Depew. Great defense from the Cougars side. A lot of heat. Now when Trickle's just out of bounds off Trout's attack on that front left. 24-7 now the score. Panthers looking at match point. Gracie Heifenreiter with her first varsity appearance of the season. Going to be serving it up. Good send. Goes off Callie. Peril off the fist, throws that one over. Diving play by Gracie, throws it up over. Peril throws it up, controlled by Ellie, throws that one back over. Peril tips it across the netting. Toth, Katrina set near side. Monica with a lefty, goes over top the netting, and that is all she wrote. Monica Depew ends it on the offhand. And the Panthers walk home with game 3 under their belt and the series on their shoulders. 25-7 the final score. Girls played their finest volleyball in quite some time, and I'm glad we got to see it here on the Slippery Rock Sports Network. Well, thank you for tuning in. My name is Gabriel Eisler, and hopefully we'll see you in the next matchup.